Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xochitl. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all of my videos, especially if you love makeup reviews, tutorials, demos, and my favorites videos. Want to talk about some of my favorites, how many times can you say favorite, products for the month of February. There's not too many, although I feel like when there's not too many products, it usually says a lot about how much you've been loving those specific products. But definitely not as heavy as January when we bought a lot of products. So if you guys want to see and hear more about the products that I've been loving for the month of February, then just keep on watching. So the first product, and which I'm sure I'm not the only one who has been loving this, maybe people mentioned it in their Januaries, but I wanted to make sure, spend some time, really see, not just be like, oh my god, I love it, but AMREZY palette, yes, I love it. It's pretty freaking great. Honestly, I really love these two shades in this palette, the New Yorker and OG, but the tutorials I've been doing with it, I feel like you can kind of really get colorful. You can still keep it, pretty plain, or you can go like super glittery. If you love glitter, you're gonna love this palette, but there's also some other eyeshadows you can kind of play with if you don't want to go too crazy, like in your face glittery, and I really like it. I think they did a good job. I like the options for the pops of pink in there, as well as maybe some other shades you normally wouldn't play with, Cupcake, and then you got Liddy, this intense kind of glitter shade. So I've really been getting a lot of use out of it. I've been, doing different looks, and I know you guys have also requested me to do some looks with it. So, and I've been enjoying it. So if I didn't enjoy it, I'd probably be like, about that, But I love this. Also, just let me know if you guys want to see some more looks. But I think the pigmentation of it, of the colors, the way that they blend out, and the way that they last. I know some people may be having a little bit of trouble with the glitters, but I feel like for these, if you really want them to last, definitely use some glitter glue. I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I know NYX has a really inexpensive glitter glue, but I feel like you'll really get the most out of these glitters, and I feel like that's just in general maybe how to work with either all, if not most, glitter shades. Some of them you can, I feel like most all of them you should layer on top of another shade, and you can maybe even just pat in with your finger. But even for the ones where you just have to pat in with your finger, I still would, for that insurance, I would go in with some glitter glue and then just pat that on. You don't even have to worry about it for the rest of the night. It is a pretty glittery palette though, so I highly suggest you kind of do your eyeshadow first and then the rest of your face, because I'm not gonna have a glittery mess all over your face, but so worth it. You can just say you're glowing. If you guys want to see, I'm gonna link down below some of the tutorials that I've done with this palette. Couple of them, you want that Barbie pink one, or you want some glitter, something chill, check them out down below. The next product that I've been loving, it's a powder. I really didn't think, I'm not that into powders. I have dry skin if you're here and new on my channel, but I've been loving the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I was super intrigued by this because it's a glow, and I'm all about that glow, but it was a powder, so I was like, can you really do this? The description of it, it's like a nice veil of glow, blur, blah, 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 bullshit, So I was like, is it really? Let's try it. I'm gonna let my dry skin girls know. You should totally pick this up. I love it. There's a lot of powder in here, and honestly, I just need the tiniest bit. But what I love about it is I feel like it just gives your skin a nice little blurred effect, and it gives it that nice little glow. Normally, that's what I strive for with all of my makeup looks, some sort of glow, whether subtle or intense. So I was like, well, how is a powder for glow around my face gonna work? And I think it works amazingly. I love it. Honestly, I'm obsessed with this thing. Just a little bit goes a long way. Just dust it around my face. I'm not packing it on or anything, and it just kind of gives my skin it just looks ooh, nice and almost poreless too. So you guys have been eyeing this, even if you have dry skin, I think you guys should totally check it out. I'm curious if anybody with oily or normal skin has tried this out and if you've liked it or not. Next product, Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Trio. This was one of the products where it was honestly, they announced they were releasing it. I was like, I need it. And then they released it, and I'm pretty sure I got it the next day. I had to wait till payday type of thing. But I got it, and I love it. I didn't think I was loving it as much as I did, but what got me was the fact that it has infused with hyaluronic acid. So what that does is provide that moisture even as a powder. I was like, what? So for dry skin, I was super excited about it. I have mine in the shade medium tan, and I was between fair light and medium tan, which I feel like a lot of people maybe on my skin tone are kind of torn between, which I feel like you can kind of use both, but I feel like for me, the Fair Light, I would have been only able to use like the last kind of like deeper shade. So for this one, I can still kind of use both. It's what I have on my face today and I love it. Plus in the summertime, I can just mix and I'm gonna be good. But if you guys want to see my first impressions video, you should definitely check it out. I love this. I just love how it lays on my dry skin because once again, powders and dry skin, it just doesn't always mix, but I love the way that it blends. I love the way that it applies, like the pigmentation. It's beautiful. I love the way that it just sits on my face. Once again, because of that moisture, it like just sits on my face so nicely. It doesn't, you know, get like cakey or like cracked up or dry. And what I love, and what I also love with that, I also bought, normally I don't do this, but I also bought the brush trio that they had, their Complexion brush trio, which normally I would have been like, whatever, I just want the palette, I don't need new brushes, but I was like, I kind of do. So I got, this is the bronzer brush, so this is the one that I first apply my bronzer with, and it's so easy. I feel like just because like the way like these little ridges, or just the way like the brush is, like I feel like all I have to do is just stamp this on and like do just like a light blend. But honestly, with just stamping, I feel like this makes applying bronzer so easily. So for those of you who are struggling, get this brush, you're gonna love it. Next, I'll go in with the Complexion brush. So this one, I'm going to go into that deeper shade and really get into the hollows of my cheeks and really kind of deepen and sculpt that out a bit and go back in and blend it out. Third brush, I like to use this one, is the brightening brush. So this one I'm going to go right underneath and brighten underneath my eyes, which I feel like that color really brightens for me too, where it doesn't look like stark white or anything, but in fact it does brighten. So I think they did a great job with the brushes and with the palette. I feel like they just complement each other so well. Like it isn't like we came out with a palette and we just came out with, you know, whatever brushes and good luck if they work. But no, I think they work really, really well together. So I feel like if you guys have been eyeing these, I would say at least get the palette. And if not, if you can, get the combo of the brushes with the palette, which the palette is $25, the brushes are $36. If you buy them together, like you can pick whatever trio you want of the bronzers, and then you can get the brush sets. You'll save like $5 or something like that. So I would definitely recommend it. I've been loving it so much. I was like, woohoo, thank God. So I was like, just charge it. I hope I love it, you know, because that's the worst when you buy something, you're like, wow, this is garbage, you know. But no, Alamar Cosmetics is not gonna let you down. The last 3 products is a combo that I've been doing that I've been loving. Of course, I don't think, have I ever done a favorite video without a favorite lip product? Usually my monthly lip obsession, but because I feel like I was doing the Alamar Cosmetics, you know, I had to play with their products. So first is the Dulce Lip Liner by Alamar Cosmetics. And I love this color so much. I think this is great for a lot of different skin tones. It's so creamy, but it also lasts so long. The next is actually a Maybelline lipstick. So this one is Maybelline's Nude Embrace. Oh yeah. So I actually really like to cover my whole lips pretty much, almost leave like a little bit of emptiness in the middle with the Dulce Lip Liner. Lighten it up with the Maybelline one, and I actually even just like that combo. But for those of you lip gloss lovers, I like to go in with the Alamar Cosmetics Dulce Lip Liner. Check out, I think, my last video or so. I have this combo on. Ooh, and it's so pretty. I think it just blends them in really nicely. But even when like the lip gloss fades, because it's lip gloss, it's not a matte liquid lipstick, it's gonna fade. After like 8 hours of wear, even after this fades, the lip liner still stays on. So I've just been loving this combo, whether just the lip liner and the lipstick or all 3. Love them so much. So those are my favorite products for the month of February. Let me know if you guys have picked up any of these products and if you enjoy or rather love them as much as I do. I know a lot of people have been commenting about the Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze trio. So let me know if you guys have been able to get your hands on them. I'm actually super excited for you guys to try them and to love them as much as I do so much, and the brushes as well. Let me know if you went ham like me and got the full collection. I'm super excited to find out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all of my videos, and I'll see you all next time.